Hey guys, welcome back to Wages with Israel. We are doing our presentation class. Our first class went out longer than I planned for tonight. So we're going to go a little bit shorter in our presentation class and quicker here. We are working on our deltoids. This part, the deltoid, as well as this muscle here, working all the way to this part here. We are just anchoring the deltoid area on all the support system for the deltoids, so that when we anchor into our headstand, we feel like we are not in our necks at all, and we are more in the chest, okay? So we're strengthening that part, as well as the sternum, okay? This part here, just so that we can open it wider, so that we come deeper into back bends. So you see, we use the sternum, especially when we are opening up the chest to go deeper and deeper, okay? So when we're doing our vinyasa all the way up to the headstand, just focus on that area here for our sternum as well as our deltoid area to get our support right and our balance, okay? For our mobility as well as to strengthen that area for our headstand sequences, okay? Because we're going to be moving into a more advanced version of headstands, as you're doing variation of the headstands, as well as the plow pose, and doing different inversions, so it allows us to really work on that spot, okay? So we're starting into the down dog. Our first down dog here, we're really trying to tap into that space, release the shoulders into a shoulder rotation until the crown of our head touches the ground. And we just feel relaxed and engaging, okay? Good. Take one more breath. Good. Come down. Then we need to shoot. Our left leg. We're going to open our hip here. The hip opener. Try to stay up on the shoulders. And breathe individually. Then we center. Then we come into a warrior 1 and 2, okay? We are Prasarita 1 and 2. Trying to really get into that back bends even in your Prasarita 1 and 2. And really get into our hips more, okay? Feel like the sternum is engaged and the deltoids are also activated. Reverse. We cartwheel. We're going to get down. We're going to evolve, okay? Evolve. Gaze to the ceiling. Still get into our hip opener here. Good. We come into pyramid pose. Extend the pyramid here. If this is available, we're going to come to anchor on the second side here. Feel the lifting in the hamstrings. Good. Good. And if it feels available, we're going to come into our half moon here, okay? So our right leg and our shoulders should be in the same plane. And we're lifting up towards the sky, okay? It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as a perfect pose. As long as we're working out the muscles, we'll get there eventually, okay? There's no rush to get to the final, okay? Good. Little bit will come down here. Stretch, hang on up, and then we extend to come in the second side. Now, we're coming to that leg over here. Feel the sides are really getting that nice attention here, as we're going to move now into denser pose. Good. Really first getting into an angle, and then we straighten our leg and lock it, and then we start to kick that right leg out. Wider and wider. out the sternum. Good. Feel like the abs are very much involved here. And if it feels available, we try to come down. Good. Feel the lifting. Engagement here. We come all the way up. Good. Then we come into tree pose, okay? Trikonasana. Try to stay out of your knee as we anchor our leg here. We are avoiding intentionally not to strain our knee at all, okay? If it's available, we come into a wide pose here. Nice and strong. Good. Stretching out the glutes still. Extend, branching out our tree pose towards the sky. Wide branch. Good. We come into prayer here. And then knuckles, breathe. Into tree pose. Really works on our balance here. And we're working the psoas muscle as well. So it allows us to stand in balance here, okay? Good. Now we've done the work. We're going to come down. And we shoot to the back. Three-legged dog. And we come down. I feel worked out the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. We're doing the same side here. Coming on up into your Urasana 1 and 2. Try to reach into that space between the lower back and the upper back. Straighten out the sternum. Still in that shoulder rotation here. Clench out the deltoids. Good. Feels available, come down. Feel the lifting with the abs and the obliques. It is still hard anchor, okay? Now it's possible, we're going to come into reverse. Now as we're coming down into reverse pose here, we don't anchor or support, we're just sort of passing by, okay? Good. Come up, and then we're going to shoot so that we can evolve, okay? We're just working out our position so that our knee is directly below the foot and so that we don't strain, okay? Good. Feel the lifting from the glutes, the legs are involved, hamstrings, quadriceps. Extend out to the sky. Go further and beyond with your right arm. Good. Come down here. Now we are going to go into half moon on the second side, okay? Now you'll notice we stick the pyramid pose at the side. We'll come back to it. Okay. Good. Half moon. Good. We're going to come into airplane mode. Good. And a jet or Boeing. Just cruising out the skies. With the tail fin. That's our left foot. Good. Facing the turbulence and gives us a little bit wobbly. That's fine. We just come out and we're going to go into tree pose. Trikonasana here. Now towards the front of the mat, we have our ears and our branching out. Okay? I'm just going to try to come into the camera focus here. Do it on the back and then I'll come to the front. Okay? Try to avoid clasping our foot in the knee socket. Okay? Avoid the knees so that you don't straighten unnecessarily, okay? Come into wide. Good. Feel like the glutes are still involved. And then come into prayer here. Prayer pose. Good. Come down. It feels available. And then you come to knuckles here. And just stretch out the sternum, okay? Good. Feels available, we can test our balance, trying to look towards the ceiling. Or if it's jump and shoot here, down dog. Good, nice deep release here, down dog. Good. Lift up the left leg. And as it shoots through, feel the lifting throughout the hips here. And if it's possible, we're going to come in between our leg socket here. We can try to put down our right leg just to let us get deeper and deeper into this hip, okay? This is enough of a hip stretch, okay? And more intense and engage, we lift up our knee, okay? Then just get into this hip stretch, okay? Take 2 breaths here. Feel it. Really release fingers and engaging. Involving the legs muscle here. Good. It's a nice release, especially for runners. And then now we're going to come to pyramid pose here. Good. If it's available, we're going to come just anchor so that in the camera shot, okay? We're just going to come up here. We're going to extend this right leg, okay? And it's possible we can stand here and just engage it, flex and point, and we're going to try to straighten it, okay? To straighten it all the way out. Really testing our balance here. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Just try not to lock that left leg. Just try to extend it further and further. Good. Hold the abs in. Give it a lift one more time. And then we come out into dancer's pose, okay? Just coming down. Yeah. So the more we work on it, the easier it becomes, okay? For us. Good. Just come out. We do it again, just for so we can catch our sequence, okay? So try to always collect our mind back to the legs so that we don't go out of time, okay? Good. Come out. And we sort of shoot towards the leg of the room, okay? Good. Plank, upward dog, and down dog. It's really engaging here. No problem at all. And the second side, the final time here. Really try to get to employ all the parts of the body here. Feel the lifting up of each and every vertebrae. Good. Good. Just sort of zone out here. Reverse. And as we're reversing, we're not anything here. Even when we come into triangle pose, try not to hold onto the leg, just sort of breathe there as a support to allow us to rotate further, okay? But it's not really to be our anchor, okay? So we're revolving here. Feel the lifting. Good. Let's come into triangle here. We're going to come up. Into half moon. Plane. Good. Now, we're coming out here. Nice and strong. We'll just bring our leg forward, okay? Nice and strong chest, strong leg. Now As we are taking out this leg to extend it out, just coming to the frame, we're extending it outward without compressing our back. Or lift up our spine. Good. You just take 2 breaths here. It's possible you just stay here, okay? Or lock it. Good. Or it's possible just come to the sides here. Good. Come out. Extend some more. Good. And come down. Here. I'm going to do about 3 poses on this side, okay? Pose. Trikonasana. Doing wide. Open it out wider. Come out. Here, okay? Now this is a nice delicate side. We're going to try to get deeper into our hip flexors here, okay? Now it might be possible to come down. It takes time, okay? Don't rush and feel like you need to get down. No. Still in our shoulder rotation, in our back legs here. Good. Feels available. Just come down, down, down. The extent that you're able to today. You stretch out your leg here. It's possible. Straighten out. Good. Nice wide stretch. Feel the rib cage expanding. Feel the sternum lifted. Good. Come out. Then you do the second side. Good. Try not to feel too much straightening, okay? For our back here. Just to feel like we're really working on our knee rotation. Here, okay? As well as our hips really getting stronger and stronger with our hamstrings here, okay? Now, second side, you might not be able to touch the ground at all, and that's fine. As long as you're still in formation, shoulder rotation, you will come down to the extent that this is possible. If it's not possible, you come out. Good. Now we need to lock into socket here. Our right leg. Then we're still trying to squeeze out and strengthen our chest, okay? Stretch, stretch. Good. Come out here. Not straining too much. Good. Straighten out. Extend as available. We come to the back. Or we should fix on the side. This is stretch out to the back. Good. 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 Then come up. So we didn't do our hip. Our back twist on the side. That's fine. Good. We come out here, and then we all need to take our final flow here, okay? Plank, upward dog. Feel the lifting. Lift up the sternum. My deltoid is lifted. Good. Come down into down dog. Good. Come into my knees here. Oh. As you get comfortable to come into hero's pose. Might take us a bit longer to get comfortable here in this seated pose, okay? Now, I might try to actually do this from the side, just to show you to what extent our knee rotation is requiring from us, okay? Good. Alright, we're going to stand here, we'll come all the way down. Okay? Good. Good. And then we'll take our second angle here and just see what it takes to come into our hero's pose here. Such a good advantage for the back. And it's forcible to come down all the way to the ground. Good. Nice hero's pose stretch. Okay? Now at this angle, I'm just going to do one twice in camel stretch. Camel. Down. Camel. Down. Good. Out. Into child's pose here. Good. We're going to bridge pose. Raise out your bridge, launch into the deep here. Good. Can you feel the feeling now with the deltoids? They're really squeezing this whole part all the way up here. They're really stretched out, okay? Good. We're going to come into wheel pose. Oh! Let out a nice go here. Take our deep Ujjayi breaths here. Breathing in that good prana. Oh, good. Come down. Recline pigeon. Oh, my God, we'll just do hug our knees in here. Just quiet down the back. And then recline pigeon. Good. The second side. Good. Now we're coming to plow pose here. Just don't feel like you are straining, okay? Feel like gravity is really helping us out here, but we're not yanking. Good. Good. Nice deep stretch here. Stretch out the back, yes and no. Good. Good. You need to come out here. Draw wide. Good. Happy breathing. shoulders. So you're going to come down, out. Okay? Now you notice that we stick out Malasana. Just going to come into Malasana. Stretch on the shoulders. And we need to come into our standing here. Stretch out the back. And if it feels available, we might come into our hamstring release. Good. On the second side. Oh, feels really good. Try to lengthen and straighten our legs here. And if it feels available, we might be able to come and stand all the way up. Okay? Good. Prasarita now. Prasarita. Spread our hips to the opposite ends of the room. Good. Ready to come into a headstand. Here. Flex a point. If it's available, come to star pose here. Getting into our back bends. Here. Good. Might be able to actually come into Utkatasana. Chair. Down. Good. Coming to tripod now, tripod. Now as we're coming here into our tripod headstand, I feel like the sternum is lifted, our deltoids are active, and allow us to stay out of the neck. So we are not in the neck at all here, okay? So it's possible to go longer in headstands just by getting that formation right, okay? Deltoids and our sternum. Good. Nice shoulder rotation, nice and engaged here. This allows us to come to a point where we are not actually in our neck at all. So a lot of people are in their neck here, that's why they cannot stay longer. But it's just a simple transition and it's really strengthening, okay? You feel very much empowered here, okay? You can actually move longer and longer in our headstands, okay? And you don't feel like you are struggling at all to either stay up or to just keep the momentum going, okay? Good. Good. Back bends. Good. Come down. Very nice and controlled, okay? Come down. Utkatasana and down. So we're taking nice and ujjayi breaths here. Taking in a good prana. Good. Oh, feels so good here. Yes. Yes. Good. foundation, making sure that our deltoids here are really engaged, anchor. It's really our support system as we go up there. So we stay out of the neck at all, okay? We're not in the neck at all. We just support as well as the sternum. It allows us to go into that back bend space so that we can stay longer and anchor. So our anchor is both the sternum as well as the deltoids, okay? So it gives us that opportunity and the flexibility to go longer into our headstands, okay? It takes time, but the more we angle, it allows us to stay longer in the pose as well, okay? Good. I might not be able to come out right in the video, but this is really one of the greatest helpers for headstands here, okay? Just get into that space. It will allow us to stay longer and just longer, okay? And that is ultimately what we want. We want to stay longer in our inversions, okay? Whether it's just the headstand or whether it's our tripod, okay? Now, I'm not so good with just going into the headstand. I can only do it once. That's from Prasarita. And then from the tripod headstand. That is really what I prefer. Okay? Good. It is also just for safety, you know. You don't want to go to a position that you're not really mastered the foundation yet. You don't feel comfortable to maneuver when you get in there. You feel limited, okay? You don't want any limit. You want to be able to flow and just flow with the practice, okay? So thank you so much for joining us for our yoga practice for tonight, our power yoga. As well as our main practice for tonight. We really feel much empowered tonight. And we're just taking time to work on our foundation and really I encourage you to look it up. Our sternum as well as our deltoids, and just really try to calibrate how that works for you so that you can be able to stay longer and longer in our headstands. Okay? Good. So we're going to take a few ujjayi breaths here just to quiet the mind and to quiet out our practice. And if you have longer time, you might be able to get into Shavasana here. Okay? Good. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much. Namaste. Definitely is this one. Yeah, we just avoid if you're coming to tree pose, really avoid this area. It's not just good. Or even below, unless really down. You can try to do a variation here into tree pose. It also works, that's right. But not in the knee, okay? The knee is just too risky. I wouldn't do it that way, okay? Yeah. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the night again. We're going to do our squats now as well as our sit-ups and push-ups. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Namaste.